guys, welcome back to another episode of Elnea Kingdom. This is Bryony Parker here, bringing you when Elena grows up. So, I'm going to continue on to the next day, and we're going to see what little Elena looks like. Good morning, spring starts today. Blah, blah, blah happened. And let's see what our little girl looks like, Elena. Oh, she's so cute! Oh my goodness, look at Elena! So cute. But of course, I'm going to edit her to like different hairstyle and clothing, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done with that. Alright guys, so this isn't Elena, but this is something I just ran into that they must have updated now. Now if you click on furniture now, it will display it. So as you can see, it displays it now. So now you can see what it even looks like if you, well, basically want it. So that is a really nice touch and so worth just, I don't know, just having this to just see everything now. So anyways, just thought I'd show that, and then I'll get right back to you when I get Elena all dressed up. Alright guys, I have Elena all spiffied up. So now this is what she looks like with her final look. And she looks so cute. Oh my goodness. And this could be my next generation right here. And the outfit she's wearing is pure white elegance for kids, and the chamomile wreath and the white waist ribbon. And the other girl, the other Elena, her sister, well, she had the same thing before, but the thing is that what I ended up doing is I transferred the same, basically, accessories to her instead, and now the other Elena doesn't have the outfit, or not outfit, but the accessories. But yeah, this is what the other Elena looks like. So what I ended up doing for her is I just gave her the pure white elegance for kids and the flower hat white, and she still looks just as cute as well. So yeah, because I didn't have 2 white waist ribbons and 2 chamomile wreaths, which really sucks. I wish I had more of them, but... And of course, you know, now that I think about it, I actually have some ranting I need to do. So I've been forgetting again and again and again that there's something that is just, well, right now, for example, there is the limited dungeon event. Now, this limited dungeon event, you can go into these, of course, event dungeons, and you can go in and you can get stuff. Now, it uses time skips. Now, I went into one stage of the dungeons just today, and guess what ended up happening for my time skips? It used about 2/3 of my time skip. 2/3. Almost gone, basically. Which is really bad. That is just absolute garbage. Not even worth it. And to make matters worse, from their other event that was a limited gathering event, which is like the winter one for like the snow outfits, Althi, that was outrageous. That limited gathering event. I've never had a gathering event that asked for money so badly than that one. And I didn't even participate in it. It was so bad. Because the kokoi seeds were absolutely ridiculous to come by. And to make matters worse, there was also the fact that you also had to have really high stats in order to catch the fish to even get into starting the event. It was really bad. I hope Althi never repeats that. And if Althi is watching this, please don't repeat that again. And another thing I had to mention is that the amber, or no, not amber, no, seething crystals are absolute garbage. They are absolute garbage. Like, you go to, like, buy these things, basically, and guess how much there is at the most? 3. 3 seething crystals is all you get each time. And the price on it is really bad in general. I mean, it could be worse, but I still end up buying them because I want to get, well, basically the point rewards and everything. But that's all I do during, well, battle arena events, is that I just do the point rewards and call it good, because the seething crystals and all kinds of stuff is just absolutely just ridiculous, basically. What else to rant about? Well, I guess that's really it for my ranting, really. But yeah, just some really terrible things that Althi really needs to fix. Like, for example, Althi, if you're watching this, one thing you can do for the limited dungeon event is for every 5 stages is used as, like, let's say, oh, well, You know, guys, using one time skip uses like a quarter of the day basically over. Well, basically, however much it takes for a quarter day would be 5 stages for use of one time skip, which would save you on a whole lot more time skips and just be so much better than going through 2/3 in one go for one stage, which is absolutely ridiculous. And the seething crystal problem, again, is absolutely atrocious. Just horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And of course, before I end this episode, I will try to have a third kid, and I'll basically just let the game do its natural thing, and you'll be able to see what I choose for the next baby girl or boy, because I'm not going to be choosing it. So I'll get back to you when Eliza is pregnant with a third kid. Okay, guys, so Eliza is pregnant, and she is expecting the baby on the 6th of year 267. So, yeah, she is finally pregnant with her last kid. So, I might as well explain what my plans are. So, if it's a boy, it's going to be Aaron, no matter what hair color it is. Now, if it's a girl with the daddy's hair color, it will be Elena. I know, another Elena. I'm making this even more confusing. And if it has the mother's hair color, it will be Amelia. So that is my plans with the new kid. And I also remembered something that I had already forgotten but remembered again. So the other thing that I wanted to mention that I wanted to rant about that I was trying to remember was the truff mush, or not truff mush, it's called truff moss actually. It's truff moss, but the truff moss, which you can gather during gathering events and whatever, only during the gathering limited events to get, well, basically any limited event clothing or accessories or furniture as well. I just want to complain about the drop rate for it. So the drop rate for it was really bad. So bad, in fact, that oh my goodness, I gathered 700 times, and guess how much I actually ended up getting? I got only 2 out of the 700. It was horrible. And not only that, to make matters worse, I was even in FOMOS. I was in FOMOS gathering and I couldn't get a whole lot of truff moss. It was horrible. And then to make matters even worse, I even looked okay, so I know where to gather truff moss. You basically get it from the logs in either the Old Town Forest areas or in FOMOS, though FOMOS is usually better gathering at the logs to get, well, limited exclusive items for any of the limited exclusive furniture, clothing, or accessories. But yeah, I go to look in the information to see where to gather for truff moss, and I go look in the limited event explanation, and okay, like I said before, I know where to find truff moss. If you guys are wondering where to find truff moss, it's at these logs right here. Now, the event is over right now, so I'm just gathering to just get all kinds of good mushrooms for food and stuff. But anyways, to the point. But yeah, I go to look in the limited information, and guess what it says? It says nothing on where to find it. And my thoughts on that were okay, so why did Althi do that? My thoughts were maybe because they introduced Nezzle herbs, they were oh, well, we'll just make truff moss lower this time because we're getting ready to basically discontinue it. But if you're discontinuing something, why make it something that is a limited exclusive thing? Really, why would you leave it there, but you're getting ready to discontinue it? I don't know. This is just the vibe I get, but from them doing that, for making the drop rate absolutely abominable. But, and there's also another thing too to mention as well, and that is just really again, I don't understand why they even made it to where you had to gather a bunch of them in order to get the event exclusive items if they made the drop rate so bad. And because I couldn't even get one chocolate crown. So if Althi was to make up for it, I would have to say put it in the amber shop and make it 15 or 20 amber, which is actually a really good amount for amber and not a whole lot of money. So really, I hope Althi does that and fixes that, because I couldn't even get one single chocolate crown, and I'm pretty upset about it because the drop rate for the truff moss was so bad. And I want to mention one more thing from my last rant that I actually forgot to mention was is recommendations for the amount of, what is it called? Oh, seething crystals. So they should make it in the paid item shops where you can get 20 of those things. 20 or even 50. And then, or maybe do 20 and 50 and then give them both two different prices. Obviously the 51 a little bit more than the 20, seething crystals. But make it to where the 20 seething crystals is the amount that it is for 3 seething crystals that they have it at right now. And it would be so much better by a whole lot. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you on the other side.